Start. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Rauful Azam, and I'll be the Sergeant at Arm for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the meeting number 2. So, although the uh, number of counts is very less right now, but yeah, we'll just play a very quick game. So, the thing is, you have to pretend to smile without making any noise, okay? So, group 1, and let's see which team can do better, okay? So you need to just pretend to smile without making any noise. So it will be something like, okay, done. So group A, you have to smile without making any noise. So just pretend to smile. Group B, okay. A, yeah, she is not smiling. Okay. B, okay, fine. So now before we get started, I would like to tell you all about Toastmaster. So Toastmaster International is a non-profit educational organization which teaches public speaking skills and develops self-confidence. It is founded in 1924. Headquarters is in Englewood, Colorado. It has around 270,000 members in 14,200 clubs across 148 countries. We, as a Bright Hearts, provide a positive and cooperative environment where members are empowered to learn public speaking skills and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and uh, personal growth. Now, I would like to mention some of the ground rule which we follow. Rule number 1, please put your mobile phone in switch off mode or silent. I'll give 20 seconds to do the same. Rule number 2, please be mindful while talking about sex, religion, and politics, as it might hurt someone's sentiment. Rule number 3, while coming on stage or leaving the stage, please follow handshake or fist bump. Rule number 4, while coming on stage, please follow this part. Don't come from left and right. And make sure you collect the mic from here while coming on stage and keep the mic back here while leaving the stage. Rule number 5, when people are, when speaker is speaking on the stage, please don't do cross talking. And rule number 6, while entering the room or exiting the room, make sure you do only during applause. And rule number 7, people who are attending the call online, we encourage you to be on video throughout the meeting. And for refreshment purpose, water and coffee machine is available there. I hope the coffee machines are getting fixed in few minutes, and washroom is available next to that. Now it's time to introduce presiding officer of the day. He's a software professional at JP Morgan, and he's a part of Toastmasters since April 2018. He has completed 2 pathways in Toastmaster Educational Pathway Program. He has won multiple awards, and he is the pro of public speaking. He is also the founder of Humble Bumpers Club, which is one of the fastest growing club in Bangalore. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome President of the club, Akshay Abraham Oman.
Thank you. That's the first time I forgot my own. Can you leave one here? You guys should take things off, right? I don't think you want me to take this off. Yes. Thank you. This is the new Bright Hearts t-shirt. This is going to be our new club polo t-shirt. And for those of you who are unaware, there are some alterations that need to be done with it. So by today, we're going to have everything altered in time for the area conference, which is happening on October 27th. So everyone, as soon as you get your piece, try it out. And I'm sure all of you are going to look really great. Trust me, if I look decent in this, I'm sure all of you are great, going to look great in it. I'm sure all of you are thinking the same thing I'm thinking. How is Ishan going to look in this t-shirt? And to that, I can answer it with 3 words. And Bright Hearts, say it with me. No. Like a bright heart. What? That's inappropriate. Okay. Don't do that in Toastmasters. Welcome to Bright Hearts Toastmasters. We are one of the chapters in the wide fraternity of Toastmasters here in Bangalore, which comprises of District 92 and 121. Bright Hearts Toastmasters falls under District 121, which is Kerala and South Karnataka. We are here to build the next set of public speakers and leaders in not the best way, but the right way. Because the right way... Before we begin this meeting, I would like to call up any guests who are in attendance today. I do see that we have one guest. So why don't you come on stage and introduce yourself? Tell us your name. How did you find out about this club? And why are you here? Second time, right?
Yes, second time.
Thank you. Am I audible? So my name is Kamini. I have been following Toastmasters since 6 months now. I attended few Toastmaster sessions in HSR in St. Mark's Road. And then one here I attended that was like a month back in August. I think that was the Independence Day weekend. So then I was traveling, so I couldn't attend any further sessions. So now finally I could make it. So glad to be here and looking forward to attending and joining this club. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kamini. Definitely feel really good about it, considering you visited other clubs and you're still choosing us. And based on today's introductory performance, I'm sure we know why, because you never know what to expect at Bright Hearts, right? Before we start, I do know, Akhil, that you are coming here once again after our first pre-charter meeting. Look how much we've grown. So why don't you come on stage and give a quick introduction of yourself as well?
So yeah, thank you, Akshay, for that. My name is Akhil Agrawal. I am a member of HSR Toastmasters Club. And as a profession, I'm a product manager and entrepreneur at heart. So I do side hustles pretty regularly. And my reason of joining Toastmasters is that taking a proactive approach towards improving your public speaking skills and also making friends along the way. Other than that, yes, this is my 3rd time at Bright Hearts. I remember 2 of the charters meetings coming for table topics and one time just observing. And this time, I think it's grown much. I've attended the first meeting as well, the grand opening that we did at HSR thing. I think that was pretty awesome. And Bright Hearts has a bright future. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Like you said, you're an entrepreneur by profession, but what are you at heart? Product manager by profession, entrepreneur at heart. I'm a software engineer by profession and a weirdo at heart. Ask my mom. On that note, I would like to declare meeting number 2 of Bright Hearts Toastmasters open. So the introductory segment, which I did, the little dance and revealing the t-shirt, was for 2 reasons. 1, I wanted to show the new club t-shirt. And 2, I wanted to waste time. But also 3, the most important reason being that, as our theme says today, sometimes you have to laugh through life, right? I feel like I live by that quote, because to take yourself too seriously and to take situations too seriously sometimes can kind of be a downer. So wherever you can infuse joy in people's lives, do it, right? And with that, let me introduce the joy infuser for meeting number 2 of Bright Hearts Toastmasters. He is a former member of HSR Toastmasters, someone who served in various officer positions, most recently being VP membership, if I'm mistaken, or was it VP PR? One of the two officer roles at HSR Toastmasters. He's here to make a comeback at Bright Hearts, not just as the TA Modi, but as our new member of Bright Hearts Toastmasters. Give it up for Toastmaster and Bright Heart Mani Kumar. Okay.
Hi, hello, and namaste. During last Deepavali, I decided to help my parents and watch the YouTube tutorial to make biryani. I chopped the vegetables, boiled the rice, and added 5 tablespoons of salt instead of 1 spoon. When my parents tasted it, the expression on their face was priceless to me. When I was observing them, I almost felt like they are sipping sea water. You all might be knowing what else would have happened next is that I just took them outside for a restaurant to manage and substitute that dinner time. Good evening, everyone. Bright Hearts, Toastmasters, and the guests. Today, meeting number 2, laughter through life. Humor is a descriptive thing where it will definitely help us to find or break the challenges and how to find joy in that situations. I, living in Bangalore and being a computer professional, I have crossed a lot of everyday challenges and moments. And also some of the moments were very funny. How about doing this signature moment? I want all of you to observe carefully and repeat it after that. La 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 la. Hey hey hey. Ho ho ho. Are you all ready for the challenge? Let's, on a count of 3 to 1. 3, 2, 1. La 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 la. Hey hey hey. Ho ho ho. Yes, this is just a warm up. Remember this carefully. As I said, we all will be having a lot of moments in life. Some of the moments are like we are fully prepared for it, either organizing a meeting or any of the cultural events. And at the end of it, we feel that accomplishment. Yes, I did that meeting. Same way, today, our first session where our prepared speakers will be coming on stage and delivering their prepared speeches. Second segment is all about when we arrange some of the parties, we always encounter to some situations we have to speak something on stage. Do you all agree? For suppose birthday party, we all invite our guests, make the cake ready and candles. My common mistake always is that forgetting the matchbox. Have you ever faced or did that, like forgotten the matchbox? But I cover up saying that I don't smoke, so I don't have matchbox. And I pull my friend's leg, hey, why don't you give that matchbox? And that's how I kind of manage any of the challenging situations. Same today in our second segment, where our chief giggle officer will be providing you a question to the people who volunteer themselves on stage, either a Toastmasters or a guest, and you should be able to speak spontaneously. Any meeting, we'll be able to finish it somehow. It may be either challenging way or it may be a successful way. There will be some spectators always, where they will be observing and providing some of the insights. How did it go? how we can improve it much better. So to do that job, today, for this third session, we have a chief spectator. When I asked him, how do you use humor to fight or come across or face stress situations? He replied, humor is an regular reminder in his mind to beat the stress. He always say that as we all are in the crazy ride towards the graveyard, why to worry about small and little things? As like mosquito bite when you're doing the skydiving. Why to take so much of little things into too much deep? Let us put our hands together in welcoming our chief spectator of the day, Toastmaster Kushal. Over to you.
Oh, wait. Hello, am I audible? Good afternoon, bright hearts and dear guests. As a general evaluator today, I will be observing everyone and everything in today's meeting, taking note of things that went well and things we can do better so that the next meeting is a little bit better than this one. While I'll be focused on observing the meeting as a whole, there is a team of 4 people who will be focused on 4 key dimensions that we all should be mindful of as a Toastmasters. These are timing, filler words, language usage, and your listening skills, active listening skills. Let's meet that team, starting with our timer for today, Toastmaster Arna. Okay.
So today, I will be your Lord and Savior, as I will be saving you from the key thief of laughter and joy in your life, which is deadlines. Who here has missed a deadline and stressed about it? Whoever hasn't raised their hand is lying. So today, I will ensure that everybody is taking their the specified time for their speeches. The timing for the prepared speakers today is 5 to 7 minutes. I'll be raising the card at 5 minutes, the green card, the yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. For table topics, which you will get to know, is you have the timing from 1 minute to 2 minutes. For 1 minute, I will be raising the green card. For 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll be raising the yellow card. And the red card will be raised at the 2 minute mark, sorry. All of you, please, to ensure that there's laughter and joy in your life, stick to the green, to the cards, and happy meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arna. Now let's give a warm welcome to our counter for the meeting, Toastmaster Sneha.
I don't know how to.
You'll be needing this.
Because online thing.
Dear Toastmasters and guests, good evening. I am the our counter for the day. So laughter, as you know, is best enjoyed when it's uninterrupted, and so should the speeches be. So today, as an our counter, I will be making note of words and sounds that are used as clutch or filler words by anyone who speaks. I will be catching CRPF words. So to expand on CRPF, it's C stands for clutch words like or etc. R stands for repetitive words like basically, like, etc. P stands for pauses. If it's like a pause that's more than necessary. F stands for filler words, like, I must have used a couple of those. So during the meeting, I will listen for overused words and these pauses, like I mentioned. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker has used these expressions. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sneha. Now, let's give a warm welcome to our grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Ruchi.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listen carefully to their language use. I will take note of any improper language as well as outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. The word for the day today is exuberant. Sorry, I got a message. EXUBERANT. Exuberant. Remember that. Make it part of your speech and use it. Overuse it. It means full of energy, excitement, and full of joy. Example, Akshay. Usage. Today, Akshay's dance was though unnecessary, but was lively and exuberant. Second usage, children were exuberant as they ran in the park, laughing and playing in the sunshine. Each speaker, again I say, is encouraged, over-encouraged, motivated to use the word. I will come at the end when called upon by the general evaluator to present my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sneha. Now, last but not least, give it up for our listener for the day, Toastmaster Soumya.
Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Soumya, and today I'm playing the role of listener. The main idea behind this segment is very simple: to encourage active listening. So I'll be asking few questions from the content that would be delivered by the speakers here. And the person who has the right answer, he or she is going to get some interesting stuff from my side. So with that, I would like to wish all the very best. Let's do some active listening today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Soumya. Now, me and my team will pass it back to our teamer of the day, Toastmaster Mani.
Thank you so much. Small token. Kushal, all the best for your team. Thank you, Toastmaster, Kushal, and team. Do you remember what is this officer role name today? Yes. Our chief spectator, officer, and team, give it up for them in the signature way. What's that? La 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 la. Hey hey hey! Ho ho ho! Louder, guys! Louder!
La 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 la. Hey hey hey! Ho ho ho!
Wonderful, thank you. Yes. During April 2024, I attended my cousin's wedding. There were all my relatives sat like an interview panel. They were asking me some common questions. How is your job? How is things and everything? Suddenly, one aunt came up on stage and asked, Mani, when are you going to marry? I was not prepared for this at all. I was like a slow computer, buffering, thinking. I will marry when I get a right software update. So the table turned to be laughter, and that's where I feel being single is so entertaining. Yes. So I want you all to do that signature step once again before we start our first segment. Are you all ready? Awaken your partners who are sitting next to you.
And if Arundhati doesn't do it, you have to do it again.
Yes. It's on the count of 3, 2, and 1. La 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 la.
La.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wonderful. So now the hall is full of exuberance. Now we are going to start our first session. Before I invite the first speaker, I will be calling the first evaluator. When I asked him, share some humorous childhood memory, he said that he always likes to hide behind the bed when his mom chasing him, especially when he is fighting with his siblings. Put your hands together in welcoming our first evaluator of the day, Toastmaster Akhil.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mani, for that warm welcome. And yeah, that's true. Hiding under the bed is kind of a good situation when your mom is chasing you after a good fight with a sibling, because then you can run to the opposite end, and when she comes here, you can run to the opposite end. So it does save. And that was long. So coming back to the man of the hour, Siddharth Jain. Can I have your hey, Siddharth? So today Siddharth is going to attend his speech, whether it's writing a speech with purpose. I believe this is your second speech after the icebreaker. And in this, it is all about learning more about how to pass on that message, how to make yourself heard in a room full of people, and how to deliver that exact message that adds some value to the life of others as well. So with that, I hope you, wish you all the best. And I wish that we all of us will be singing la 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 la, hey, 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 ho, 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 at the end of your speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Mani.
Thank you. 1 second. Yes.
Hey!
Thank you.
Yes. So it's already revealed a bit, but let me invite the first speaker of the day. He says he is a mischievous person and slapped his cousin when he sat on his chair. And to his surprise, the cousin's tooth got broken. And it was a family gathering. He got a very nice banging after that. So all of you, let us invite our first speaker of the day with an applause, Toastmaster Siddharth. Toastmaster Siddharth. It isn't enough. It isn't enough. Toastmaster Siddharth.
Fellow Toastmasters, 17 June 2015 is when I started my corporate career. On the first day itself, I decided what I'll become. I charted my whole career. I decided each year for each promotion. Little did I know what is lying ahead of me. 9 years of corporate journey. I had fair share of failures and successes. I climbed the corporate ladder. I had some failures, and I've been stuck where people get stuck. I'm here to tell you one truth a simple truth that lot of you don't know about. In the corporate world, only few succeed and many people get stuck only because they don't know how to navigate through the corporate world. Before I tell you how to navigate through the corporate world, let me ask you a quick question. How many of you think hard work gets you the success? Please raise your hand if you think that. Okay. I see some hands. Okay. Hard work gets you in the line, it gets you in the game, but it does not help you cross the line. There is some hidden laws that help you cross that line. I got to know about those laws from reading a book called 48 Laws of Power. And through my nine years of work experience, I'm going to reveal those hidden laws to you. First one being leverage your own manager. Okay. Throughout your corporate journey, you will find managers of different variety. Managers who are very dumb. Okay. Managers who are very clueless. Some might even help you, make you wonder how did even this guy get promoted. So some time back, I reached out to my mentor and I was complaining about my manager that this guy does not work at all, takes credit of all my work, and he's clueless, he's not smart enough. What my mentor told me is, if you are so smart, why can't you make him work for you? That sounded like some gibberish gyan, but when I deeply thought about it, what he was telling me is not to kiss up to my manager, not to be a sellout. What he was telling me is to be strategic. Use him to get aligned. Use him to sponsor me for my growth. So I use that as a law for my career, and that helped me a lot. Second law that I want to talk about is concealing your intentions. That sounds like a horrible law, but hear me out. What you should really do is, this is a time of year end. Like generally December, January is when your year end discussion happens. If you go to talk to your manager now about your growth, what possibly you're likely to hear? Siddharth, you're doing really well. Why don't you do X, Y, Z? Why don't you do some automation? Your work is not getting highlighted to the senior leaders. We need to work along to do that. So that is the big mistake that you're doing. You're revealing your intention at the wrong time. Ideally, if you want promotion or growth, you should start a year early. Have a meeting with your manager and his manager. Create a list of all the work that your team isn't doing currently or it's planning to possibly could improve. What this will do is open a door for new conversation. Your manager cannot do a Uno on you that you need to do X, Y, Z, because you already covered that throughout the year. Second thing, that you already elevated yourself by having that discussion that what should be the priority of your work, what should be the priority for the team's work. And third thing, while you are having that discussion, you might have already highlighted the challenges you are facing. So it's at the time of year end, your manager cannot tell you that you did not execute X, Y, Z. So it's not about not asking for promotion. It's about strategically placing yourself so that you can ask about your growth at the right time. Third thing that I want to talk about is creating a narrative for yourself. A lot of people, they think they do hard work and will get noticed. In a corporate world, what really happens is a lot of people are fighting for limited resources. Every team is trying to talk about how well their team is doing. If you are a person who's not communicating about your work, someone else will do it for you. So it's high time that you create a narrative for yourself and place yourself for growth in your career. So these are the 3 laws out of 48 laws that I talked about, but these are very crucial because in corporate, it's not being highly skilled is not very important. Being very hard is working is not important. What is important is you know the game, you play it well, and you place yourself right. And if you do this, if you are doing hard work, you are already in the game. You are not just you are already in the game. What you just need to do is follow this rule, because success is something that does not come to you. It's something that you have to take it. And if you follow these laws, it will really help you succeed in your career. Thank you. That's my end.
Thank you for that wonderful speech. So through Mr. Siddharth's speech, I got to learn about the laws, how to prepare and grow up in the corporate ladder. Haven't you? Yes. Great. And there was a situation where technology made me fool in front of my family. It was almost a tech failure that I liked one of the bike riding meme. I wanted to share with all my friends. While posting it, where my intention was to send it to my friends group, but accidentally it went into my family's group. Can you all guess what happened after that? Confusion. Yes. They were all worried about, am I really working in Bangalore or wasting time? And they started creating a thread and discussing about it. Some of the people visited to Bangalore to see me live. Am I really working professional or not? Yes. Now, moving on to our second speaker. Before I invite the second speaker, let me invite the first evaluator. Second evaluator, when I asked to share about a childhood memory, which is very much humorous, then she shared that about the first day of the play school visit. Everyone was crying to go to school, but she was the one chilling and entering into the school, the play school. And the person who sat next to her was still crying about the school. Do you have any guess what she did that time? She offered that breakfast to her. Aww. And made her calm. And that relationship is still continuing for 29 years, and I wish many more years to continue. Let us put your hands together in welcoming the second evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster, Arundhati Basu.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Mani. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Our exuberant speaker today is attempting the third project from level 1. The purpose of this project is for the speaker to practice vocal variety and body language to enhance the speech delivery. Timer, please note the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. I wish the speaker all the very best, and back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Once again.
Ta-da. Thank you very much.
So, our second speaker, who always follows a mantra to fight during the stress situations using the humor. She stays calm and makes fun of that situation or herself to diffuse the tension that caused her during some difficult situations. Put your hands together in welcoming our second speaker of the day, Toastmaster Prep Simran. Toastmaster Prep Simran. Clumsy Adventures. Clumsy Adventures. Prep Simran.
The most intense volleyball match of my life was going on. Both the teams required just 1 point to win, and the tension was sky high. This tension finally broke the opponent's demeanor, and they finally passed the ball straight to me. This was it, my moment to win. I got ready in the position to hit the ball and get the winning score, and I did hit the ball. but with my face. Not the highlight that I was exactly looking for. Greetings, Toastmasters and guests. Honestly, I could not play sports even if my life depended on it. If I was a football player, I would be a professional bystander because I would be standing on the field and thinking, how did I get myself into this mess? Throughout my school years, I was convinced that I cannot play sports at all. However, in my first year of college, this surge of ambition hit me. I thought to myself, hey, maybe I was not bad at sports. Maybe I was trying the wrong sports altogether. So I should give try to one more sport. And this time I picked lawn tennis. But there was just one single thing between me becoming a professional tennis player and starting. And that one thing, ladies and gentlemen, was a pair of shoes. You see, in order to step into the court for tennis, you needed to have non-marking shoes, which I did not have. But being the aspiring athlete, I went out and I bought those pair of shoes. And they costed me a whooping 7,000 rupees. Yes, I know, 7,000 rupees for a pair of Reebok shoes. After seeing the price, I was sure that they hold the key to actually unlocking my hidden athletic potential. From that day onwards, since I knew that I'd already sold my future kids' inheritance for these shoes, why not wear them everywhere? I wore them to class. I wore them to the canteen. I even wore them to weddings. I mean, what's the point of having such expensive shoes if I cannot show them off, right? So it was only obvious that I would also wear them in the trip that I was going on with my friends. This was a trip to Tirthan Valley, a beautiful place. We were all very excited and we were looking forward to this adventure. However, one thing we did not know about this adventure was there was a surprise snow trek. When I heard about it, I wasn't as worried because I have been grown and brought up in the Himalayas, right? You see, snow is just like my backyard. I walk on snow all the time. I was so confident that I'll have the best balance in the entire group that I took my first step. And as soon as I took my first step, I slipped. Must be a misstep. No need to worry. So I took another, then another, and I found myself slipping around just like a penguin who is trying to learn ice skating for the first time. All around the place with my arms failing, my legs wobbling, my heart racing. And the very next moment, bam, I was on the floor. And at this very crucial moment, I realized something. These expensive shoes that I have bought were actually non-marking. And I was not aware what they meant. So non-marking shoes are shoes that do not leave any prints on the court, which also meant that they left no prints on the snow. And I had no grip whatsoever. I slid and stumbled my way around to finally a checkpoint where we got snow boots. Salvation, I thought. Finally, I'll be able to go ahead. We geared up and we started climbing up. Luckily, I was very good at it. I was the second person to reach the top. Needless to say, I was ridiculously proud of myself. It felt like I had climbed Mount Everest. But now came the descent. I thought to myself, hey, it's always more difficult to climb up than it is to climb down, right? Wrong. When you're climbing down, you need some balance. I just started walking and I felt myself sinking with each step into the snow. And at one point, my entire leg was in the snow till my waist. And I was trying to wiggle my way away to the top. I took another step and then it goes again. This repeated for a while and I finally gave up. I gave up to my faith and I decided I'm just going to slide my way down on my butt. And that's what I did. All the way down, I finally reached the checkpoint. But the worst case was yet to come. I had to walk back in my non-marking shoes. This time, my friends actually pitied me. They thought, how about I'll help you with the case. So whenever I was walking and I stumbled, he tried to steady me. But in the process of doing so, he himself fell down. And I would remember I was there on the snow lying down and thinking, 7,000 rupees for this? Afterwards seemed like a lifetime. We finally made it back to the car. This trip was definitely a cold and exhausting one, but I came to a very valuable conclusion. Never judge a shoe by its price. And apparently, these pair of shoes cannot make you a great athlete. You actually have to practice for all of this, guys. Who knew that a trek would require not only a pair of good shoes, but a lot of practice? That's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prep Simran, for sharing your clumsy adventure. But it has created something new in me that I have to explore that snow and avoid that falling. Thank you so much. I have something to ask to all of you in the audience. How many of you remember that signature step? Yes? Now you are all going to do that, and the best performer will get a goodie. For sure. Are you all ready? On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. La 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 la. Hey hey hey. Ho ho ho. You all gave a big challenge to me. It was very difficult to choose who is that, but I will do justice for all of you in the break with the snacks. Yes. So now I request everyone to take out your mobile and go to your browser to vote for the best speaker of the day. The link is bit.ly/BHTM, Bright Hearts Toastmasters. Vote 1. Anyone having issues with the link, opening with the link? Okay, I see everybody is busy in voting. You need any help? Yes. BHTM. So you can provide your valuable feedback to all our speakers. Wherever you felt that you liked their way of delivery, the voice modulation, the audio levels, or their speech content. And also you can provide if you have any areas of improvements in case if they wanted to use the stay space or the loud voice or any of the audience engagement if you feel so. We are close to 20 in the room. Do we have enough votes? Okay. I request everyone to continue voting and provide your valuable feedback. How long is it? 20 minutes. Till 5:20 we can see. It's so quick. We have votes. Yeah, 20 in the room. Yes. Okay. Okay. The members who are voting, you may please continue. Others, you can have this refreshments over there. We'll be having a 20 minutes break and we'll be assembling back by 5:10.
Your first role as an R counter. So let's hear it for Sneha once. And what can I say? It's a beautiful Sunday evening. Let's all go do our thing. On that note, I would like to declare meeting 2 of Bright Hearts Toastmasters closed.